Hey there, guys and gals. This is Jeremy, East Coast EDH, checking in the day before the regular release of Phyrexia AWBO, and just kind of sharing my thoughts and views, and then asking some questions to whoever's out there watching too, how they feel about this set and the mechanics. Definitely some cool cards came out, no doubt. Toxic for sure, kind of like Wizards of the Coast. They, I guess, made the right move in their first standard release of the year, based on how they've been acting lately with Magic and D&D. I definitely don't think they put enough of these into the packs. Yeah, proliferate Toxic. It seems like it's super easy to do now. That on top of Poisonous and Infect. I'm just mainly a Commander player. I really don't know Modern. I don't think it's going to be a huge Modern thing. I don't think Infect's big in Modern. Maybe with some of the new cards. If anyone wants to drop me some knowledge in the comments and share your thoughts on it, go right ahead. Standard could be a completely different story, but once again, I'm not big into Standard. I know the cards rotate out, so I don't know if there's any big combos in there for infecting your opponent on turn 2 and just get the game over with. But for Commander, I've seen some gameplay, built a deck and working on another one where you, even just like mono green, you can just go wild with some of this stuff. Like, it's insane. I got back into Magic in 2015 after taking a few years off. And when I did, I happened to find out about Commander, and that's really why I got back into it. And I've been working and tuning on my deck building abilities over the years. But I will say in the past 2, maybe 3 years, it doesn't take a lot to be able to build an effective and powerful Commander deck that doesn't take too much thought to operate. One of the newer decks I just built is Greensleeves. It's broken. 5 green mana. Dudes equal to the power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. And when you play a land, you get a Badger token, 3/3. Also, if anyone has any Badger tokens, just let me know. I opened so much of that product, and I only got one, Brothers War. I believe that what that guy came from, or Dominaria, whatever. Not remastered, Dominaria United, one or the other. One Badger token. I will trade you 10,000 Soldier tokens for 1 Badger token. But anyway, back to the point at hand. I built that guy, and it's just like, it's bonkers how quick and easy it is in mono green to build an effective Commander deck that will just run over your opponents. Scoot Swarm, Shaya, the one that turns all your non-creatures or creatures into lands. A couple of the other creatures, power toughness equal to lands, give them all trainable, call it a day. Crater Hoof, Avenger Zendikar. And I do build decks without, Crater Hoof, Avenger, the basic combos everybody uses, just to make it a little more challenging. But if you're trying to build a high-level deck that's going to operate in a tournament setting or high-level gameplay setting, I just don't feel like you really have to think about it. There's now 20 to 30, maybe even 40 cards that are just, could be auto-includes depending on what colors and what commander you're playing. Which I guess is fine, but I feel personally it takes some of the fun out of the game when you can basically just swap out a commander and a couple cards and have almost a deck list right there ready to go. That's me. Well, I want to know how you all feel about it, how you think about it. I think part of this problem comes from the amount of releases, which I think is a topic everywhere and it's been basically beaten to the ground. They just need to slow down. We don't need a new set every month, because when you're trying to build a new set every month and put cards into it, they're going to get people to want to buy the product. The power creep is just through the roof because there's just so many sets coming out, and you have to make the cards stronger and better to be attractive for a purchase. And hopefully you pull that Luckily, I pulled an Illushnorn, got the new Atraxa. I did not get Mondrake, Moondraker, Goldeneye. Wait, what? No, anyway, the mono white guy everyone's really excited about. I wasn't able to pull that, unfortunately. Did get that cool Jinkataxis though. So it's cool. The flavor's there with this set, and even Brothers War. It's like they're doing some of it right, but there's just so much so fast. And I don't think they're thinking about what they're doing and the effect that it's having on the game, which, once again, I think this topic's been getting beaten into the ground over the past 6 months. But just another voice out there saying it, and want to know how you all feel about it as well. And when you guys are playing Commander with your friends, do you have different level decks? Where, like, I have, a green, black, blue deck that's no tutors, no fetch lands, 4 mana and up counter spells, nothing free, Do you guys like build decks with those parameters and just have them ready to go for an actual casual game of Commander where regular creatures come out and weird fun spells can win the game? You're gonna make a bunch of Pegasus based on your life total and attack them on your next turn because they don't have haste. Because I think that's fun too, and that's a fun part of the game. Is just casting these weird wonky spells that you're not going to see in high level play or modern or standard, and that's what makes Commander fun. But hope you're all doing well. Almost halfway through February. Hallmark holiday coming up. Hopefully you have someone to buy candy and cards and flowers for, and if not, buy them for yourself. What the hell? Why not? You're important too, even if you don't have anybody to celebrate the fake holiday with, even though celebrating fake holidays can be fun. Yeah, I'll check back in a few weeks. I'm sure there's another set coming out I don't know about. But yeah, going into the weekend here, you are all too. Until next time, this is Jeremy with East Coast EDH signing off.